which leads us to the next couple of stories that I'd like to talk about, including one that I really do want to talk about, which is the fact that a cop killer is incompetent according to dirty lawyers that they hired. This guy killed 2 cops in cold blood. They begged for their lives. And now these rat lawyers who should be disbarred and their families deported with their assets seized going back 6 generations have the nerve to get defense experts, academics, crackpot doctors to say that this cop killer was intellectually impaired because of a childhood of deprivation and neglect. Well, it seems to me that Jeffrey Immelt of MSNBC and General Electric fame ought to hire the cop killer and give him a job on MSNBC. That's the level that we're having in the country now. He also had a drug-addicted mother who was largely absent from their broken home. And, of course, to the liberal, that excuses his killing 2 cops in cold blood. Defense lawyer Michael Burt said the defense team's highly competent specialists, including university academics, you know what that means, psychiatrists, you know what that means, and psychologists, you know what that means, had shown that Wilson's, that's the cop killer's, intelligence ranks in the bottom 10% of the spectrum. And they said, therefore, the burden has been proven that the man is incompetent to face the death penalty. They said this young man could not work. He had limitations. He could not do many practical household activities. In fact, Shapiro, I don't know who that is. Oh, Johns Hopkins neurologist Bruce Shapiro said that as a young man, the cop killer needed instruction on how to clean himself and how to shop. But Brooklyn federal prosecutors argued that the evidence had been underwhelming. You see, the feds say most of the intelligence testing performed by defense experts demonstrate that Wilson, the cop killer, exceeds the low IQ threshold of 70 that marks not the Obama voter, but the boundary of the mentally handicapped. And so I ask you a question. What do you think of a country where a guy who killed 2 cops in cold blood, they got him in a buy deal with the guns. They say he's incompetent to face the death penalty. He's mentally handicapped and should be spared execution. Don't you think the cops should have been spared execution? Moreover, wouldn't you say his ability to set up the cops and kill them indicates that he's quite clever and not mentally handicapped? Don't you think there should be a limitation on defense lawyers like Michael Burt? Don't you have experiences in the legal system that show you that we have no legal system? We have the most corrupt, broken legal system in the world. I don't know of a legal system more bent than ours, and I've had quite a few experiences in it. I've never seen anything like it. The extent to which some lawyers will go to lie, openly lie in court. The corruption of judges is rampant in this country.